Some of the most common questions I get from parents of infants revolve around flat spots or shape of their baby's head. Does it look like they need a helmet? Will this get better on its own? We're trying tummy time, but they don't like it. Is that enough? Is their head going to stay this way? Man, if you've ever heard or had these concerns, you're not alone. Even if you haven't voiced them, the topic of plagiocephaly deserves attention. What causes it? Is there anything you can do before it becomes a bigger issue? Let's dive in and answer your question. Helmets, the default, but not the solution. For many parents, helmet therapy seems to be the only option presented by traditional doctors or specialists. But helmets don't address the root cause of plagiocephaly or any underlying movement restrictions. Thankfully, there are natural, effective, and gentle alternatives to help your baby. So let's explore what is plagiocephaly and what causes it. Plagiocephaly, or flat head syndrome, is caused by repeated pressure on one part of the baby's skull. It's common. Studies show that 20-25% of babies develop varying degrees of plagiocephaly, especially with the back to sleep position. But it can start even earlier. For example, if a baby is stuck in a cramped position in the womb, such as with twins or multiples, their head may be pressed tightly against the uterus. Plagiocephaly often goes hand in hand with muscular torticollis, a condition where the neck muscles are stiff, twisted, or stuck. This limits a baby's ability to turn or move their head fully, increasing pressure on one part of the skull. Other contributing factors include birth interventions such as use of forceps or vacuum assistance, which can create additional stress on a baby's delicate system. Recognizing the signs is important. Symptoms of plagiocephaly can include a visible flat spot on one side or back of the head, less hair on the flattened area, one ear appearing pushed forward, and an imbalance of facial features such as uneven eyes or a bulging forehead. While plagiocephaly isn't painful, it may create underlying issues like delayed gross motor development, subluxation, or torticollis that can persist into toddlerhood. Studies also link unresolved plagiocephaly to a higher risk of ear infections and respiratory challenges due to restricted movement and drainage issues. Let's talk about Millie's story and finding the root cause. So Millie's parents were worried as they watched the flat spot on her head worsen. Her pediatrician suggested a helmet, but Millie also struggled with restricted neck and jaw movement. Her parents knew the helmet wouldn't solve the mobility issues, so they trusted their instincts and sought answers beyond the traditional approach. Neurological scans showed that one side of Millie's neck was under significant stress and subluxated. With consistent chiropractic adjustments, her mobility improved, and her flat spot began to resolve. Her parents also incorporated simple at-home techniques like tummy time and frequent positional changes, limiting time in swings, bouncers, and car seats, alternating sides when holding or feeding her. The result? Millie's skull grew and molded properly. Even her pediatrician was amazed when she only needed the helmet for a short period. Her chiropractic care not only resolved her plagiocephaly, but also brought bonus benefits like better bowel movements and happier, healthier demeanor. Why chiropractic care? Well, unlike helmets, chiropractic care focuses on the root cause of plagiocephaly, such as subluxations, torticollis, or tension in the nervous system. Gentle, specific adjustments allow the baby's body to move and develop as it should, naturally resolving these challenges. So what can you do? If you're concerned about your baby's cranial shape or movement, start with these tips. Incorporate tummy time throughout the day. Change up your baby's position regularly. Limit extended time in bouncers or swings. Seek professional evaluations like nervous system scans to uncover any underlying issues. Remember, the earlier you address these concerns, the better the outcomes, and you're not alone. We know how overwhelming it can feel to navigate these concerns, but you don't have to do it alone. If you have questions about plagiocephaly, torticollis, or your baby's development, we're here to help. Feel free to DM us, visit our website, or check out the resources linked in our bio. Let's help your little one grow and thrive naturally. And don't forget to share this with other parents or groups who might need it. Together, we can help more babies get the care they deserve. See you next time.